Oh boy, a retro Pat upload on Christmas. I wonder what winter-themed map he'll be playing today. No, I will not be partaking in such fun and joyous activities because we have progress to make. But in all seriousness, Merry Christmas, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another Dungeon Defenders video. The plan today is just to jump back in to City in the Cliffs. I was told recently that I actually only need to get to wave 25 to get the Transcendent Survivalist achievement, which is all I care about. It is literally the big bad goal that I have left in Dungeon Defenders that I really want to conquer. Now, I also do want to get level 100 on my Squire, but I feel like that can be done in a more joyous and frivolous and fun way, whereas City in the Cliffs, survive, like this has to be done in a very efficient and directed way. So I'm going to jump into it. Wave 18, Nightmare difficulty, survival mode. I don't know if this will be early enough of a wave, late enough. I'm literally just going to be like XP training, like via this map, I guess, via playing it over and over again. There is a very, 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 very high chance that I don't beat this today. Like that's expected, right? If I am able to beat this map and get the achievement today, it would genuinely be some sort of Christmas miracle. But I'm going to start like any build, like any episode would, by setting up my aura stacks, being Ensnare and Strength Drain. Probably shouldn't have popped that chest just quite yet, but that's okay. Heading over here, same thing, same situation. I do actually want to move this one a little more further this way, because last time there were a lot of ogres and such that were kind of coming down. Goblin Copter ogres were coming over here and kind of creating some problems, so I actually do want the aura stack to be in range of them. I don't know why I'm popping these chests. I just keep forgetting that I'm unbelievably full mana. I'm going to head back over to this section, drop my mana, switch over to something else that can build something productive that I need, like the mage, and spam around some lightning towers and DSTs, which I will be placing far, far, far away from the crystal this time. That's going to be something I very, very purposefully do. The problem is I want them far away from the crystal, but I also don't want them out of the aura stack range. That's kind of the problem that I've been having. So like in the, like, where do I place that? Like the ogre cleave damage, if they sit here in swing, their clubs are so darn big, they might still hit this. Like that's how crazy it is the massive problem. So that's a little tough. We're gonna see if I can find a way. Maybe even just putting them outside of the stack is fine. Like that might be the best strategy, hilariously, or just like back in these plants. I could place them in these plants. You know what? That's the strat. Plant lightning towers, boys. Write it down. Or plant DSTs, rather, since them being a little bit further back is actually relevant, giving them as much of that cone area as possible. I do also need this lightning tower to be able to hit everything here, but also weave into the aura stack. I think it is affecting the aura stack. Yeah, you can actually see the little red flares there. So thankfully, that is ticking that correctly. That's a good start. We've got 2 more crystals to build around and protect. All right, 125 out of 140 defense units used. I have a feeling that I'm going to have to go sell a lightning tower somewhere. I feel like I actually used a little too much, but we'll have to see. I need it up for my buff beams, which, I mean, that'll be fine. That'll be 8, and that'll leave me with, maybe this is actually plenty left. Maybe this is actually fine. I just need enough for the reflection beams. The reflection beams are a must on this map specifically. I think everything is being hit there. Is this lightning tower? I actually don't think so. It's just barely out of range. There we go. Much better. Everything being boosted. Even the aura stacks, which, where do they start at? You should be able to see them. Yeah, they start right here. I put an extra lightning tower up here. I don't know if that's going to be too much / not needed. We'll have to simply see here and kind of test things out. Is this not affecting this DST? Let's see. Damage 41k, damage 40. Well, no. Maybe. It's so hard to tell with these, I feel like. Yeah, no, see the visuals. If I look over this way, I actually can't tell. But if I look over here, I can see the red spurts a little bit better. At least in my personal opinion. Maybe my eyes are going bad, but that's okay. Got everything boosted here. I believe the aura stack should be being boosted as well. Yup, both aura stacks are being boosted. All right. Now we just need the, we do need the reflection beams. Did I need the reflection beams over here last time? I think I did. And even if I didn't, I'd rather just go ahead and play it safe. I like doing the triangle sort of pattern. So having it sort of be like this. Yeah, that feels really nice. That feels really, really good, actually. So having it look like that, and then doing another one from here to here, only costing 1 defense unit. Super beautiful. This one is now protected. This one definitely needed some protection. I have 4 defense units left. I think this is going to end up being enough, actually. Like, beautifully. This might actually end up being kind of perfect. The question is, where do I build this at? Where can I build it at? That's where things get kind of dicey. Can you... No way. Will that actually protect it? If I build it like this, though, there were ogres last time trying to shoot down into the zone. I feel like that one's peeking out. I almost even wonder if it's better to just build it up here. That was something I heavily considered, just building it up on this cliffside. I don't know how close the ogres really get to the zone is my only fear. I feel like this has got to be my best chance. That looks like it's actually that one's not peeking through anymore, but we'll have to see. I feel like that's going to be my best chance at protecting this area. And if it doesn't, you know, we'll see what we can do. I mean, I could even go ahead. You know what? I'm going to have plenty, I think. Let's do this as well. I think I'm going to have plenty. I've got 2 defense units. Can they shoot through there? They might be able to. We'll have to just see. We'll have to play it by ear, obviously. I have a lot of upgrading to do as well, but over here, super needs the reflection beam. It really needs the help, but honestly, I could just put it this way. The problem was last time it felt like the crystal was being blasted as well. I wonder if this time I might need to do a reflection beam like this right in front, since I kind of changed the build. So we'll do one like this. Is that peaking? I'm going to move this a little bit more forward, actually, just to be safe. We will build one. I don't want it to cost 1 defense. I really don't want it to cost 2 defense units. Okay, right like that. I think it's basically the same. That's fine. I think that should be pretty good at protecting. And then I almost want more defense units, but I'm not really going to have anything, unfortunately. And just have something here, I guess. I don't know what to do. Like here in front of the crystal. Slash maybe some. That's going to be a little awkward. Maybe I'll save this for when I... build the archers, but next up is going to be archers. Now I have to spam as many archers and summoner builds as possible. Spiders are going to be a must, absolutely. Do I want 2 spiders? I definitely want a spider here. Do I want 2 spiders, 1 spider, like 2 I probably a spider at each, honestly. The spiders seem super good. I'm gonna have those up front, actually, so they can get the webs off. I feel like they don't target the spiders very well, so I'd rather have them in the front to be able to get those webs off more effectively. Have archers like this. I'll see you guys with the archer army soon. All right, here it is. The archer armies over in this section. 3 up top side for those goblin copters. A couple over here. Double spiders. A nice little soldier army here. Over here with a little spider in the middle of them. Why not? And then back at the main base. Things look really cool from an aerial view. I'm not gonna lie. I think the only thing I have to do left now is upgrades. I think the entire build is done. 139 out of 140 minion units. 140 out of 140 defense units. I could hop over to, and I think I'm going to, my barbarian here. I could stay on my summoner and just do upgrades from across the map, but honestly, I'd rather be on my barbarian, have the ability to like zoom around the map at a better speed, while also pumping upgrades into things. And also, I'll probably be on him during the wave itself. I don't know if that's a mistake. I don't know if being on my barbarian is actually the play during the wave. That's something I'll have to definitely reevaluate. I do want to pump upgrades into these. I'm just not going to have nearly enough mana for upgrades is the big concern that I have starting at wave 18. And I'm hoping, like, this is, like, once again, this is a very risky kind of situation I'm putting myself into. I probably do want to go ahead and 1-star that. That's fine. It's very possible I just lose immediately as soon as I jump into this. And if I do lose this map and there's literally like I don't plan on doing a whole grind of sitting the cliffs today. I do want to do a couple rounds if possible, but the setup is pretty freaking long. But it's also good to just learn the setup and have it become muscle memory at some points, as I'll be doing this map so many times. And I'm sure there'll be a lot more failures in the future here. I do have a backup map / a backup plan, though, if this map is still just, like, totally undoable, especially starting from this kind of position as opposed to grinding up from the ground up. So we're going to leave that like that. We're going to head over here, get the 1-star upgrade on this tower buff beam, and then get level 1 upgrades on pretty much every main DPS tower, the lightning towers, the DSTs, etc., etc. There should be one more chest on the map, but that's a sad sentence. There's yes, one more chest on the map. All my tower buff beams are 1-starred. I have a few things that are level 1. Like this is brutal. I mean, this is not going to be a good time. I'm going to be honest. Let's get all these leveled up, I guess, but I'm not feeling hopeful about this. I'm going to leave that at that level. We're going to head over to the main section. I think there's no more mana there. I'm going to head over to the main section, get level 1s on all of the main DPS towers over here, and then just cross my fingers. And that's it. That's all the mana I have, boys. I'm going to be honest. It's not much. I'm going to put a level up on... Actually, honestly, the auras... Ooh, the auras would have been nice to level up, but this is what I got. Let's jump into it. Wave 18. Here it is. I'm going to be on my Barbarian. I'm going to try to get some damage off here, get a ton of mana, but then also not die because I'm at, you know, I lost like 100k health just there. That's kind of insane. Put an upgrade on the aura stacks, put more upgrades on the aura stacks, get them both to level 2, and then try to dash off, get extra mana, and head over to a different zone, give it a bit of love, give it a bit of protection, head over here, for example, over to this section, put upgrades on the ensnare auras and the strength train auras. Honestly, I am shocked at how well these are holding. Whoa, without any upgrades. Really, really impressed. Really, really happy with all that. The sound effects here are getting kind of crazy. Get a level up there. Head over here. Things are looking good. Whoa. I mean, I know there's a massive difficulty spike at wave 20. But how did this ogre get past? Are you kidding me? I'm going to put an upgrade on this spider. Go mess with these guys. Slash them around. I am really shocked. I'm on nightmare difficulty, right? I need to, like, double check. Yeah. We're doing pretty good. We are doing well, as soon as I say that, that's the kind of stuff I'm worried about. Okay, well, maybe we do need more damage over here then. I thought the build would be good enough to where the ogres wouldn't cleave. How is he standing here and cleaving this crystal? Are you freaking kidding me? Like, it's wild to me, dude. It is actually so wild. The level of cleave that these ogres have just gets so unbelievably bonkers. Okay. Wow, dude. This is all taken care of. This ogre took, or this, you know, one took some damage, but that's okay. I'm gonna go smash these guys around, try to get damage in. Much better than I expected, dude. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm really, really, really happy with that performance. Tons of ground mana, which will be nice to pick up. I'm gonna take my time, go put upgrades into everything. Really, really impressed by how well everything held, honestly. All right, sorry, messed up a recording, but we are in the middle of wave 19 here. I put as much mana into things as possible. Trying to pump some upgrades here now, getting things figured out. Just trying to pump some extra damage into the ogres. I feel like if I can just help out my towers a little bit, like a big thing is I don't even have to solo kill the ogres myself, you know? If I can just... I did not mean to put that mana into the reflection beam. That is unfortunate. If I can just help a little... Why is it auto-targeting the reflection beam? Why does it think that's the important upgrade? Okay. I'm sure there is some reason. There probably is some, like, logical, like, oh, this is why we, you know... There is a really cool targeting system and assumption system with that in Dungeon Defenders. I'm not trying to say it's a bad system, but it can be a little frustrating to deal with sometimes that it auto-jumps to things. I guess it's got to auto-jump to something. There we go. It's better at auto jump than nothing, I guess. But yeah, as I was saying, I think just putting, like, this guy, 10 million HP. If I can just put, like, some damage into him, you know, just something, it really helps take care of the rest. So let's go actually leave this. I've been at this spot the entire time. There's definitely other sections on the map that need support. I need better hotkeys for my tornado stance. There we go. We get it figured out. We're going to head over here. Yup, I was kind of suspecting this section to be taking some heat. We're going to rush over here, get upgrades on all of this stuff. Everything healed. Nothing's fallen down yet. Nothing's died, right? I mean, that's big. That's absolutely massive. We're going to be jumping into wave 20 here. Wave 20. Here's the difficulty spike. Here's where I probably lose. Stop targeting the reflection beam. Oh, my goodness. Here's where I probably lose. In all honesty, where I probably lose, but... we're gonna try our best, okay? We're gonna try our darndest to pull through this difficulty spike. Gonna 3-star the tower buff beam there. My strategy for a lot of this is definitely, I really want to put upgrades into my DPS towers, right? Like, my strategy for a lot of I think endgamer maps like this is the best defense is a good offense. If I can kill the ogres, if I can kill things before they get to the lightning towers and stuff, or before they get to even the archers, sorry, then I should be safe, right? I definitely have sort of a, I don't know if that's a bad assumption to have. I don't know if I should be putting more upgrades into my archers, but I definitely like to prioritize onto my lightning towers, my, you know, the DSTs. I feel like they're also just stronger in terms of balance and design. I feel like these towers are just a lot, you know, more powerful. Archer minions are powerful. Oh, please don't tell me I'm okay. Whew. Are powerful, but I don't think their power resides in their raw power. Their power, I think the power of archer minions resides in their efficiency, being able to place so many of them, right, at the mana they cost with an entirely different unit. I think that's what makes, you know, archer minions pretty freaking cool. So there we go. Most of our mana is spent. We have 510 left. We can put it into the DST that is looking, oh, not quite actually. I want to put it into the DST that's looking towards this section, because that'll help with multiple different protections, which is nice. It'll help protect multiple different things. I think upgrading this DST is a must. Let's go for that. And then upgrading one of the aura stacks. The aura stacks are getting drained pretty aggressively, which is something I want to keep an eye on. We'll jump down here, grab that, and then upgrade the aura stack, and then we're 10 mana away from another 1-star upgrade. There is another chest on the map, so we can go pick that up and do that. I'll pop repairs into these guys though while I'm here. All right, and I think that's everything. 71 pieces of mythical gear on the ground. I think I'm pretty much as ready as I'll ever be. I could put upgrades into something over here. Let's put it into the towers over here. This being still 2-starred is kind of funny. Let's do this and this. We can double upgrade those. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's what I wanted. Let's go ahead and jump into this wave. Wave 20 might be the final wave. Significant difficulty upgrade. I'm gonna go smack some guys around before things even get too crazy. Get max mana. That's actually insane. Head over to the DPS towers with my newfound max mana. Put double upgrades into the DSTs. Really just focusing some attention somewhere is ideal. Look at that lag, unfortunately. Grab max mana again and kind of do the same thing. Head over here. Oh, there is a tornado crystal under attack off in the distance. I'm gonna pop my tornado stance and head over, zoom over the best I can. The speed increase is actually helping pretty significantly. I'm gonna pump upgrades here wherever I can. Definitely put them into the DSTs and the lightning towers though as well. The buff beam is 3-starred over here, so I don't have to worry about that. Being slightly inside of the reflection beam seems to be helping. The ogres are pushing through over here. I'm gonna help out with some slashing as well as pumping upgrades into the archers. They are getting webbed by the opposing spiders, causing a lot of problems. Hopefully my spiders are also adding some effect and trying to slow them down in the process. I'll put a 3-star upgrade on one of the aura stacks that's getting pressured down and drained. The other one will get a nice repair. A big giant fat ogre coming in, cleaving. He's got to be taken out ASAP. He's 4 million HP. He's moving forward. That's a good thing. His cleave is going for the DPS towers. They need more upgrades to be able to take out the ogre, so they can't be able to do situations like that. Let's go clear things out once again. I need to put mana into that DST that is looking down this hallway right here. Yup, it's this one. And then I'll get as much mana as possible and put it into a lightning tower. That cannot happen. That is how I lose games like this. We're going to try to smack around. We're going to get caught in the void that I got caught in the build phase. This tower has taken some egregious damage. I'm going to put a 3-star upgrade on that. This guy is almost 1 HP, literally dying. I barely missed the 3-star upgrade on the strength drain aura. We're going to hop down here. We're going to go to a different area. We haven't been over here quite yet. It's taken a lot of damage. There's an ogre literally cleaving the crystal as I head over here. We're going to put a 3-star upgrade on that lightning tower. Put repairs on whatever I possibly can. Put repairs on more stuff. 1-star towers over here. We've just got to keep them away from the towers, away from cleaving. I'm going to pop my lightning stance or my tornado stance so I can get around 2 places quicker. Head over, slash this ogre around. He should be taken care of now that that is pressured. I'm going to put an upgrade on this archer, put an upgrade on this archer. I almost want to put love into the spider, but I don't know if I can afford it right now. I'm going to put something into this lightning tower, turn off my tornado stance, start popping some heals since a lot of stuff over here is dying. Things are pretty sketchy. There's not many minions left. However, all of the minions are pretty much ogres. I want to go pressure down these ogres. That should be taken care of. There's one ogre left on the map somewhere over here. I'm still not dead. It's close, it's scary, it's tight, it's difficult, but it's not over. Ooh, a lot of towers lost a lot of HP. These guys are chilling. They're honestly not really in any sort of fear or nothing to worry about. But heading into wave 21, it's cleave damage again that's killing me. And the problem is I'm trying to build my towers as far away from the crystals as possible, but you have to build them far away from the crystal, yet still in the aura stack, right? And that's the problem that I'm having is I guess my aura stacks aren't large enough or something of that sort. Like I just can't quite get enough. It's everything is not quite enough, you know. That's the main problem that I'm at right now, is just everything is not quite enough. I'm gonna put upgrades into these guys where I can. Honestly, just heals wouldn't be too shabby into this last one, especially save a little bit of mana. I'm pretty low on mana here. I think I just need upgrades on my DPS towers. I gotta be able to kill these ogres before they can step in like that. I feel like that's my best bet. Or maybe even just putting upgrades into the archers or having some sort of tower. I'm sure there are towers in this game that like draw aggro better or draw different aggro. Maybe that's my strategy. Other than trying to head around to every single... That's a beautiful looking sword. Heading around to every location in the game is so difficult. Like, look at this crystal. Are you kidding me? Ogres are stepping right through these guys. Just shredding things. Absolutely shredding. Oh, I've got to put heals on everything possible, but it's not looking great. It's not like the summoner would help here. Like, they're just pushing through to get cleave damage on. Like, the fact that they can push through this way or this way makes it impossible to actually protect this crystal. The fact that they're standing here to swing and cleaving it, their clubs are just so massive. The hitboxes are so insane on that. It's so generous towards the enemy, which is an unfortunate sentence. We see a possible upgrade over here, hilariously. What is it? It's a body piece. Should we store it? Maybe. No, I'm not too worried about it, honestly. Wave 21 about to jump into here. I'm not feeling that hopeful, but we will see. I'm going to put an upgrade there. Go grab this blue gem, which is worth a ton of mana, and just see what I can do. Maybe put it in the DST over here. I feel like is fine. I don't think it even needs the extra support, to be honest. I'm going to put one last upgrade on this lightning tower and probably just jump into this wave. It is time, fellas. That body plate was a transcendent piece of gear, which is kind of interesting. I didn't really notice that for a quick sec, but we're going to jump into things here. I probably want to immediately activate my tornado stance, get some extra damage, slash around, get max mana just that easily. Head over here, get a 3-star upgrade on this aura stack. Jump down here into the fray of battle. Get some slashing around. It's really the ogres that, once again, I'm kind of worried about. Maybe I should have lightning stance activated as well for this whole wave. My only concern with that is lightning immune monsters. But if we can spread enough damage to the ogres, maybe we'll be okay. I've got to head to a different section. I did actually finally lower my graphics from ultra down to... I've got to put on a different stance. Yeah, siphon to gain some HP. I did finally end up, this crystal is getting massively attacked. I put my graphics down from ultra. Come on, come on, he's gonna swing. Okay, whew. We stop him just in time. My graphics from ultra to high because, as you can see, there's literally just so much happening. Even on high, this is insanity. I have a GTX 3050. It's not like I'm on some graphics card from 2011 when Dungeon Defenders released. Like, this is craziness. It's insane that this game can even offer this kind of graphical performance. How can this happen with a game that's like 10 years old? It's insane. It's so impressive. We're gonna head over here, go put upgrades on whatever. I'm out of mana, actually. Head back over here. Try to smash around. We still have 500 minions left in this wave. I feel like that section's been adequately pressured to a decent extent. I want to head over here then. I haven't been over to this section for the entire wave. Let's go check on it, see how it's doing. It's doing kind of fine. We're going to put an upgrade on this guy. Upgrade on this guy. I don't know if it'll do too much. I don't know if it's a waste. Put one on the DST here. Look to head back to this direction since this tower is so low. This honestly might be where I want to mainly stick to. Put upgrades on those guys, but whatever lightning towers over here need upgrades, we'll have to put some love into them. We're looking okay. Well, I say that, and then the crystal goes under. An archer minion goes down. An archer minion is down, and a crystal is under attack. I'm going to pop the tornado stance to get back in time. Are you kidding me? How are they pushing through? How are they cleaving so aggressively? The cleave range, you can see where I was standing. The cleave range is so insane. It is so generous. I don't think I mean, maybe I could beat this map with better. There's no way. I don't see a way. I don't see a place to place them. That's inside the aura stack as well. I think I just need to level up my monk. I need to level up my other characters, and I'm not going to be able to get the stats needed, get the attempts. I need to find something else to grind. I had a backup map in mind today, but honestly, this took so long, much longer than I expected for an attempt. I don't think I have enough time for it, but I think in the future, man, I really thought I could have another solid attempt there. But I don't think I have it. I don't think I have the stats. Maybe with a different build that I'm not seeing, but I just don't see a position to put the towers still in an aura stack. We're gonna have to move maybe I move the aura stacks. I think it's time to switch things up. I'm probably going to move on to something like Arcane Library Survival, or maybe even City in the Cliffs Insane Survival, or something like that in the next episode, because I can't be sitting here on my Barbarian. My Barbarian's getting XP, which is cool, but my Mage, my Monk, all these things need upgrades. And honestly, like, these things need gear upgrades. If you guys have any suggestions on maps to grind for gear at this point that I'm at in the game, I always appreciate suggestions on where to grind and what to do. It's always difficult, I feel like, in such a complicated game like this with so many options for maps, difficulties, survival, not survival, pure strategy, mixed mode, hardcore, like, not like, etc. There's so many options. I never really know what to go to next. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed it, dislike if you did not. Subscribe for Dungeon Defenders content every 3 days at the moment, and I will see you guys later. Peace, Reno. I'm realizing now that my mage literally has a Santa skin, and I probably should have been on him for most of the episode. Whoops. Yo, thank you so much for watching until the very end of the video, and a huge shout out to everybody listed here who goes above and beyond, supports the Patreon, and allows me to focus more on Dungeon Defenders content. Thanks again. Have a great day.